first session of a brand new little campaign here called The Seven Pieces, where we're going to be playing PTU 1.05. My name is Griffin.
Why
I'm the
did you roll a
GM.
D6?
Trevor, really? Did you really just...
He rolled a D6. Yes, I did.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to start our introductions. That was Trevor. I guess we'll go through the rest of the players now, after Trevor does his introduction.
I'm me. I've been here before. You know me.
Who are you playing?
I play Warren, the blacksmith.
Okay.
Who has many, many problems.
Right. So, yes, Warren right here. Next, we have Alex.
Hey.
And Alex is going to be playing Pensado. Anything you want to tell us about him?
Oh, he is a character I made for this game.
Enlightening.
Backstory pending.
So, now that James is back, why don't we hear from him? Oh, maybe we'll hear from him in a minute. Here, Bryce.
Bryce?
I think everyone...
Bryce, I'm going to be playing a berserker of our group, named Mercy. Mercy gives no mercy.
Then we have Ricardo.
Yeah, I think James is trying to speak.
Oh, okay. James?
No, I was asking, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Now we can.
Okay. I'm playing Astral. I'm just kind of the rogue of the group. I just kind of go around and kill who needs to be killed. Civilly.
So that was James, and now we have Ricardo.
Yeah, I will be playing the only girl in the group, Lara the Flying Archer, basically.
Alright. So, backstory-wise, what we have is that, well, it all started with Warren, really.
Hi.
Warren...
I started the apocalypse. Nice to meet you.
Warren is from a village in Vera here, and he, by the way, we're playing a fantasy game. I guess I should explain a little bit about the world. Where we have our 7 kingdoms here, as well as a prophecy and all manner of fun things that the players know about that you get to watch unfold in front of us. So, Warren traveled away from Vera to find out smithing secrets around the world. Ran into Astral in Uleron. They traveled together to a festival in Arthos, where they met Nerio and Pensado, as well as Mercy. And the 5 of them are traveling together to a new festival. Lara traveled from Word to Arthos and is headed toward this festival to do some investigating about some stuff that's going on in the world right now. And so with that little recap, I think we'll get started. So, yes?
Arigato. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, you're really quiet.
Is that better?
A bit, yeah?
A little bit, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Let it go. I'm such a fucking asshole.
So I'm sure Bryce will be back in a second. We're having a little bit of connection issues, but that'll be fine. It'll all work out. Skype's doing its Skype thing.
Oh,
the salt.
Yeah, we
Very,
need to
very
supply
little.
salt so that Skype can function properly. You know, as properly as Skype ever
Get
functions.
the hoe.
So, as soon as he gets back in, I'll open us up with where I was thinking about starting this whole shebang.
Oh, you said gunslinger, so I'd imagine it'd be somewhere near the middle. Just what I remember of topography and geography.
Yeah, so you guys are in this little grassland up in the northwestern part of Arthos, where that little gray square is, going to a festival. And Bryce isn't back yet, so I can't frame the opening scene.
Huh? Shit. Be right back.
Okay. Hopefully he'll be back in just a sec, and then we can get on going. Hey, on the bright side, this went better than our first try, our first attempt at talking.
Alright. That's the funny part.
Yeah, that's the funny part. Because the first time we just had drops and Skype not wanting to work, trying to use Roll20 and Roll20's mic's not working, and then going back to Skype to try and make it work.
You know, minor details. Minor details.
Yep. Minor details. Okay. Were we successful? Yeah, there he is. Presumably.
Somewhat successful.
There we are. Alright, did Trevor leave?
I do not.
I think.
not.
He said, "Be right back."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we got Bryce back and we lost Trevor. Hopefully he'll be back in a second.
Technical difficulties of all people.
Yep. It'll be okay. We'll
Almost
get
there.
going pretty soon. So actually, while we're waiting, why don't we go ahead and have everybody describe their character's physical appearance. I'll start with Nerio, who is traveling with you guys. He is a man. He's about 6'1", 175. He's kind of slight, but he's more lean than anything else. Tall. He's got kind of long, wild hair, but it's not all over the place. It's combed back and done pretty neatly. It's just very long. And he walks very confidently, very straight back, his head tilted up a little bit. He's always got a big grin on his face. And he walks with his Ashwad at his side.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go.
I'll go next.
So. Go ahead.
Yeah, Bryce, go ahead.
Nice.
Okay, we're doing character introductions, right?
Yes, just describing your character. Yeah.
Description.
Okay, my character is kind of
how would I put it? He's prideful of himself. He's won more than a few matches in big tournaments. He's proven himself worthy to have his name, but he's not super well known. He walks like the way he walks is not with a bounce in his step, but kind of like that. Like there's pride in how he walks.
He's got a very confident stride.
And his hair is short. Yeah, he's confident in himself. And he has short blonde, or not blonde, white hair. And he is 6'1" or 6'3". So he's not short.
Not by any means.
And yeah. Well, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. James, why don't you go now?
Okay. So my character is 16 years old. He's a male. He stands about 5'7" and weighs like 120 pounds. Has pale skin and white hair. His eyes are... You really don't know what color his eyes are. They kind of change. But he's got this entire mischievous look for him.
Okay.
He looks like he's a prankster most of the time.
Yeah. Cool. So, Alex, do you want to go next?
Sure. So Pensado is kind of a quiet character, not necessarily brooding. He kind of watches everything around him. He wears kind of like clerical cloaks and dressings. He's a very short character, just half an inch under 5 foot, and very at about 101 weight. He's 18 years old, and he kind of has this mystique about him, kind of like a mystic aura that some may perceive. He usually wears dark black and pink clothing, along with his eyes that, in the right light, tend to glow pink. Otherwise, they're kind of gray.
Mm-hmm. And I should have noted, I kind of missed this. Nerio has these, like, dark blue eyes, but in the right light, you would swear they were purple. So, Ricardo, why don't you go next?
Well, although she isn't traveling with you guys, Lara is about average height with 5'6". She has very dark hair, very straight, and green eyes, but she's by no means distinctive. You know, she's a very regular girl with distinctive features. Also, she wears, leather gloves that cutting. So she wasn't someone that you would look twice if you passed by her in a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
However, she carries a very beautiful bow, and usually that's the thing that draws attention, not herself.
Okay. Great. Trevor, do you happen to be back yet? Doesn't sound like it. That is a shame. Well, as soon as he gets back, we'll have him describe Warren, and then I'll hop into this first scene that I have in mind.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Yep.
We wait in silence.
But of course, we have to be brooding if we're role-playing characters.
I'm not brooding. I'm just intense.
You're just on crack.
Lots of it.
Crack makes the world go round. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. We're not brooding, we're just intense.
I think Bryce is like a solid 5 or 10 seconds behind everybody else.
So,
Wait, what?
that sounds about right.
What was that?
You're a solid 5 or 10 seconds behind everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much confirmed.
I'm running on 50 kilobytes a second internet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dang, son.
Oh my.
So I'm sorry, who are we waiting on? Ricardo or
Trevor.
Trevor, are you back?
He said he'd be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw him.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I'm here. I never
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, Ricardo even did his intro.
Right. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, thought everyone would.
Right. Yeah, we're waiting on Trevor, then he'll introduce Warren, and then we'll hop in.
So I have to introduce Warren?
Hey! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Trevor, we
Yeah.
went
Alright,
through our
I do.
character introductions, and why don't we have you introduce Warren?
Warren, huh? Well, Warren is a blacksmith, for one. The reason he's out here was his father had arranged a marriage for him. He did not approve of this, for he just got back from a very long travel across the world. So, the reason he's here, he's now sending you over, like,
So, describe him physically.
Evan, you went quiet.
Yeah, I did.
He's about 6 feet. Yeah, I said why he's here and shit.
Mhm.
He's 5'11", he's burly, he's strong, he's... got more muscle than it would seem. He looks actually quite fragile if you look at him, but it's mostly muscle that he has.
Mhm.
Why did everything go quiet? Strange.
It's fine.
James muted himself.
Yeah.
That's all. Alright. So, awesome. So, here, I'll start us off with that first scene now. Cool? So,
Yeah.
Nerio, Warren, Pensado,
Okay.
Astral, and Mercy are all walking together through this grassland. The grass is kind of a pale green, waving in the wind. It's about up to their knees, and they're walking through towards some festival grounds. And Nerio kind of stops for a second and looks at the group and says, so you guys, we've been together a little while now, and I got a favor to ask.
What do you need?
So,
What do you need?
this is gonna sound a little crazy. I promise
I
I'm
like
not
crazy.
insane. But, You know, you know, you know Agathon, right? You know, the storm piece.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a fake.
So we should kill him.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
what are we supposed to do about that?
Well, you see, I'm the real one.
Uh-huh. So this is good.
No, really.
Have you been hitting the drink a little too hard again?
Look, no. And he rolls up one of his sleeves, and on his left forearm, he actually has the mark. And it's pulsing purple.
I like purple. That's
Yeah. So
that's kind of hard to
That's
argue.
an interesting.
yeah.
After seeing that, it's kind of hard to argue.
So
Hey, Griff.
Well, what is it?
oh yes. So the mark that's glowing on his forearm is it's kind of like a wheel, and here I'll draw it for you guys. Or here, I have it drawn, and I'll show
I thought
everybody.
you already had it drawn.
So it looks like this wheel here, except this one's red. It's kind of glowing purple on his arm, and in this quadrant here, or not quadrant, but this section here, this bottom outer part of the ring, is a set of clouds that are kind of like, they almost seem to be shifting on his skin with lightning crackling through them. So it's almost like it's living and breathing on his skin.
Can I poke it?
Okay then.
You can poke it.
I'm gonna poke it.
It just feels like his arm. Look, yeah, that's the mark. So I know we haven't known each other long, but I could really use your help figuring out how to deal with this.
We kill him.
How do you know that he's not a fake? Or how do you know he's a fake and you aren't?
Because this has been on my arm for a year and a half. But when I went to, tell everybody, he was already there. And everybody just kind of laughed in my face and didn't ever look. But it's kind of gone on a little too long, and I feel like you guys might actually be able to do something about it.
So we're supposed to go up against a fucking demigod, essentially?
You got one on your
'Cause your
side.
arm is purple?
When you say that, he looks at you, looks a little hurt, and puts a hand on his chest and says, "He's the fake demigod. I'm the real one."
I still kind of think you hit the drinks a little too hard, man. But
He just
you
turns.
can prove it.
He turns to
Prove that
Mercy.
you have more power than him. Then
Okay, here. How about this? So you know the traditional challenge, right? And what he's talking about is in Arthos, there is a traditional challenge that's kind of a rite of passage for a lot of people, just to beat one of these 7 guardians of Arthos. And you beat one, and it's a rite of passage. But something that some people do
Done and done.
is they go and they fight all 7, and after they beat 7, they fight the 4 guards of the islands, and then the champion. Okay? And that's kind of, and the champion is kind of like a military power of Arthos. And the current champion, Virgil, is also the king. You all know that with Endria's recent, sort of, absorption into Arthos, they decided to have an Endrian be the 7th champion. And her name... So actually, what he's saying, sorry, that's not what I meant. But yes, an Endrian is this 7th champion now. But what he's saying is, this tradition. Well, I bet, since the king is the champion, if we beat all 7 and then the 4 guards and we can go talk to him, I can show him this, and we can get the fake one ousted. And he's like slapping his arm as he says this. And I think about now, you guys are sort of getting towards the fairgrounds, and he's not making any secret of this. He's like, he's got it rolled up, and he keeps like gesturing to it, pointing it, making it very obvious that it's there to you guys. And Laura, I think you're walking across the fairgrounds, and you see this kind of, this pretty large group of very interesting looking people talking, one of them talking very loudly, at the very least catches your attention. And when you're looking, you hear him talking about the storm piece, fake, me, and then you see this mark on his arm, and you recognize
and
what
then beer.
its significance.
She's definitely gonna hear us saying he's hitting the drink too hard. So.
Yeah. So, Laura, how do you react as you kind of stumble across this conversation?
Yeah, she's not gonna do anything brash right now because we're in the middle of a festival. But so she's gonna approach a nearby tent and pretend to be looking at the mercancy there,
And
and just try to gather information and listen and oversee what they're talking about with more details.
uh-huh.
But not gonna approach them yet.
Right. So Nerio's, he's still kind of raving a little bit. He goes, so, what do you say? We go together, we beat the 7 champions, we beat the 4 guards, and we go talk to Virgil so that he can know about this. I mean, I'm sure that, like, there's been all these rumors around and all this crazy stuff happening, but this one's an actual fake. I didn't think there were any of them, but this guy's actually fake, and we need to tell someone about this.
I mean, if there's one fake, there's bound to be more.
Maybe. I mean, I would think they'd have at least said something.
I mean,
Given
if
their
you can
mark.
beat one of them,
Yeah?
if you can at least beat one of the 7, then I'm willing to back you on this.
Okay, yeah. So I think, what is it? There's gotta be one nearby. Yeah, And he stands and thinks for a second, and he says, that's right, Jockum's nearby. And, he starts to ramble a little bit, but then he says, off he kind of points, go ahead.
I'm gonna mention to Warren that we have to go set up shop.
That is true. We do have to go set up shop.
Okay, guys. Yeah, you can go set up shop. Just we can fight one of the 7 men
From that
around Arthos. I keep forgetting what I was supposed to call them. The 7 of Arthos. We can fight one of them soon. He's nearby. He's just in a city to the east of here, actually. His name's Jockum.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
after this festival, we'll have
I'm
that
gonna
way.
go sign up for one of the tournaments.
Okay, but yes, after this festival, we'll go that way.
Okay.
And if
That
I can
works
beat
with me.
him, we'll do this.
My ears are bleeding.
James, we're having some trouble hearing you.
my mic is on mute.
Okay.
What did you ask?
Oh, I didn't ask anything. I thought you were trying to tell us something.
No, I was just saying meeting more where you're gonna set up shop and observe everything and selling stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Nerio kind of, as he says all this, is like, okay, I'll give you guys like the day to let this sink in. I'm gonna be, in my usual deal, and just kind of walks away towards the nearest looking tavern.
Of course he does.
He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit the drink
Guess
too hard
who's going-
again.
Yeah, guess who's gonna follow him?
Yeah. Okay. So Lara starts following Mario, probably pretty discreetly. How about Lara?
I guess
Give
Warren
me-
and
Well, real quick, Lara, are you trying to be discreet about following him?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
I'm gonna assume
I'm
Laura has
following-
to
like I said-
roll stealth.
Yeah, Lara needs.
I'm like trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah.
She's like trying to pretend she's looking at the tents to like she's trying to buy something. So she tries to be a little bit careful.
Yeah,
for
totally.
him not to notice.
Whew. Nice. Yeah, he definitely doesn't notice you. Anybody else who wants to can roll stealth. I just don't know that you guys are necessarily paying attention. Up to you guys, though.
I'm just actually
Actually-
gonna follow him to talk to him more about it.
Okay.
Should I
yeah.
roll ed tech to set up the shop?
What did we
Oh.
decide it would be?
Ed tech.
Okay, yeah. So roll technology education.
I
To set up shop.
tech education.
Ooh. Okay. So
3, possible 6.
it takes you pretty much the rest of the day to get your shop set up.
Seems legit. It is a foundry you have to set up.
So yeah, who was going
Well,
with Nario to
In the
the
meantime,
bar?
while everyone else is
Mercy is.
I mean,
Pensado.
unless
Pensado is,
Astro
okay.
wants to help me set shit up, we've been together for a while. He probably knows some shit by now.
Who does?
James. Astral. Since
What was that?
If you want to help
would you like
him,
to help set up the foundry
yeah.
so we can
Yeah,
start
sure.
making money? Okay.
Okay.
Rolling in.
Yeah. Give me a technology education roll, and we'll see if you can make it go any faster.
Okay, 1 second.
For the money.
It's just a decent.
Whatever your tech
Whatever-
is.
yeah, it's whatever your tech
So
is.
I have 1d6.
That would be,
Untrained, that's 2d6 then.
so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're moving really slow, and then Astral comes over to kind of help you out, and you end up getting done in a couple hours instead of the rest of the day.
Nice.
I tripled your score.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So you end up with his help getting done in a couple hours.
Nice. So we can start making some money.
Yeah.
Yes, money we need.
So what was Mercy doing?
I'm gonna go sign up for events.
Okay. So yeah, the main events here are actually it's like a wrestling tournament. So like instead of bare knuckle brawling or dueling, it's you guys get in a ring, and whoever's the last one in the ring wins. It's like a
Warren may be
melee
interested in that,
version of wrestling. So lots and lots of people in a
Okay.
melee.
Warren would be interested in that.
This will be fun.
Yeah. So why don't we go follow Nario, Pensado, and Lara?
Ninja.
All right.
I shall disappear then. I was whacking stuff with a hammer.
So, Nario's walking along, and I think it takes him a second to notice that Pensado's following along beside him, quietly and shortly.
Yeah. I'm not distinctly or secretively staring at his mark.
Mm-hmm. He's like kind of rolled his sleeve back up, but he's still not very, good at hiding it.
No, but you can see it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still like poking out a little
It's
bit.
like a tramp
There's
stamp.
a little bit of the glow.
So, Pensado asks, like, his general education is terrible, so he really has no idea about, like, what the marks are, or what anybody, like, what the whole, like, caste system or anything like that is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just kind of like, is it bad to have that mark, or is it good?
No, not at all. It denotes you as a hero of the realm, or as some would think, a villain. But seeing as I am one, I tend to take the more positive side on a lot of it.
So it could also denounce you as a villain?
know? It could, but that depends on who you ask. Which reading of the prophecy you believe?
Prophecy.
Yeah, the prophecy of the seven. Haven't you heard
The
of
seven?
it? Yeah, the 7 pieces. Do you not
No.
know about this?
Should I?
Yeah. What rock have you been living under, man?
That one over there.
Okay, so I guess I need
I've been
to
living in the
educate
woods,
you,
not
huh?
a rock.
Okay. Here's how it goes, alright? There's a whole bunch of stuff talking about these 7 heroes that are gonna come to the world, and some people will like them and some people will hate them, right? And, they're gonna do this great thing and get rid of some evil or good, depending on which one you like. And, because it's all subjective. And then, at the end, it tells exactly what the 7 are gonna do. Well, vaguely. And one of them's positive and one of them's negative. And the people who believe the negative one think the 7 are villains come to destroy the world or stop some great good. And the people who believe in the good reading of it think that they're heroes come to destroy some evil. I tend to believe I'm a hero come to destroy some evil, but I don't know. All I know is that I have a glowy purple mark on my arm that means I'm one of them.
Hashtag Cliff Notes.
That's what he
for
just gave
everyone
him.
watching at home. I see. So, it's not a birthmark?
Do birthmarks glow and move where you're from?
What's that?
Do birthmarks glow and move where you're from?
Some of them do. But we usually just say that those people are haunted or possessed.
Where have you ever seen one that glowed and moved like this?
I kind of look around and I kind of take him into a quick flank into an alleyway.
Uh-huh. He kind of
And
raises
I
an
turn
eyebrow and
around.
follows. Yeah.
I turn around and I kind of lift the back of my shirt to my shoulders,
Uh-huh.
and I show him that I have one too.
And what's it look like?
It's the eye. It's kind of like the circle. The eye is in the center, and it's glowing.
Mm-hmm. So Laura, are you still following? Did you, follow them into this
Sure,
alleyway
being-
they ducked into?
Yeah, of course. I'm trying to listen and trying to look as stupid as she can. She's now playing with her Weedle,
Mm-hmm.
petting him, like petting her as if she was just a passerby.
Yeah, so they duck into this alley, and this little boy, not even 5 feet tall, actually a whole half a foot shorter than you, lifts up the back of his shirt, and then bam, the mark of the eye's on his back. And this is not who the world knows as the Eye. And so Nerio kind of looks for a second, his jaw dropped, and says, "You're one of them too." That explains why...
I guess.
Oh my god. They put a fake in because the real one never showed up, because you didn't know about it.
Okay, so they are in an alley, an empty alley.
Yes.
Yeah, Pensado would have
Okay.
I'll do a quick perception to see if people are watching me.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oops, that's supposed to be a 5.
Not that you can tell.
Yeah, but since now Pensado has showed his mark as well, Lara is gonna stop playing. She's gonna draw her bow and aim at the both, and she's gonna very strongly say, "Drop your weapons on the ground now."
So Nerio like whips around and looks at her.
I mean, I think I still have Nario's sword, don't I? I don't think I gave it back. Did we establish this?
He got it back before he left the last festival.
No. Alright.
So yeah, Nerio like whips around and looks at looks at Lara. What does Pensado do?
Pensado just puts up his hands and, like, he doesn't have any weapons on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Nerio slowly draws his sword, like looking like he's gonna put it down, and then just points it at her the way it is in the picture, except he doesn't have a drink and he looks a little more serious and says, "Look, I don't know what you think you're doing, but we're not the people you want to mug."
Do I look like a mugger to you?
I
Do I
don't
look
know.
like you have anything of interest for me?
I don't know. You're a random lady who just drew a bow on me.
Well, excuse me, you are both showing marks of a certain prophecy. You should have thought that you would draw some attention, shouldn't you?
Yeah, well, nobody's
Well,
ever
we are
believed
in
it
an alleyway.
before, and we're kind of alone. Yeah, yeah. He's just like, and then when Pensado says that, instead of saying anything, he just points at Pensado. Yeah, what he said.
I'm gonna say once more, I do not want to harm you, and I want you to put your sword down.
Then put your bow down.
Okay, so then Lara starts whistling, and she starts floating above ground. And she's gonna say, "As you can see, I do not fear your sword."
He just sighs really heavily and sticks it in the ground, like point first in the dirt. All right, happy?
Yes, indeed I am. Can I see those marks again?
Nerio rolls his eyes and kind of mutters under his breath as he rolls up his left shirt sleeve.
I'm kind of against taking off my shirt in front of other women. In front of, women I haven't met.
Nerio laughs and says, I don't know, I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, I have seen you, little boy. I want to see the man's one.
Yeah, so he just holds up his left arm in the air after he's got his shirt sleeve rolled up.
Okay, now that Lara could see the mark a little bit better, she lowers her bow very carefully, and she's gonna ask, "Why do you have these?"
Because I'm the storm piece, and he's the eye. He just, apparently didn't know about it.
But it makes no sense.
What? That someone else would claim the title of the eye when the real eye didn't show up because they didn't know about the prophecy?
No, that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is why aren't the others around?
I like cock an eyebrow at her, like,
You see,
confused. Or, not Nerio.
yeah,
Sorry.
you see, as I see, there are two of you. Two storms, two eyes, two swarms, and two of them all. One is good, one is bad.
Huh? It says "the" in the prophecy, though, not "they."
No, in reality, The prophecy has multiple readings, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's two different interpretations.
Yes. One good and one bad. Doesn't it sound weird to you?
I mean, it's been causing a lot of trouble, but I don't know where you're going with this, really.
Yeah, perhaps prophecy was never meant to be one or the other. Perhaps both readings are correct, and there are 7 heroes who are good, villains who are bad.
Huh. I never thought about that. That's kind of an issue, because that means
And
there's
what I'm
7...
thinking is,
And he just stops when you start talking.
and here's the issue, why would the villains be in an alley discussing how to prove they are the correct ones?
Well,
It makes
we are
no
in
sense.
an alley, and that's usually the shadiest place of them all.
Look, she's trying to be on
Yeah.
our side. Don't give her ideas.
Oh, right. Heroes.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. If you were the bad guys, you wouldn't be trying to prove to be the real heroes. You would just try to overthrow them.
No, she's got a point, though we are kind of doing both. We didn't say that.
Griffin,
Yeah.
is Laura making a big scene? Like, because she was at the edge of the alleyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flying.
I think...
I mean, she's flying, so I'd imagine
yeah,
it'd be a
she's
giant
flying,
scene.
and I don't think Nerio's been quiet about any of this. So I think...
No. She's not flying. She's just floating very slightly above ground, just to show that she can if she wants.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Nerio's not been quiet about this, so I feel like you can make a perception check to see if you like hear this whole thing going on. Hear him shouting near the tavern.
As usual.
So if you want to make a perception check, you can.
Let's see.
Okay,
I got a
so
5.
here's the thing. I think you hear him, but I think you don't think anything of it. I think you just think, oh, he's at it again.
Okay.
If it were Pensado yelling, I think it'd be a different story, but...
Yeah, because he looks quite sheltered and quiet.
Pensado is pretty
Okay.
mellow-headed, and even though there was a bow drawn on him, he wasn't thinking anything about being attacked today. So
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Yeah, this is nothing."
Just sighs nonchalantly.
I have one question for you too. What are you going to do about that?
Well, I didn't really think about the whole one good, one bad thing, right? I thought there was just one. So I was just going to go see if I could beat the Guardians and go talk to Virgil about it, but... and he just kind of shrugs. And,
I just learned about it today. Why, is there another one?
And you know that Virgil is both the king and champion of Arthos.
Okay, Virgil could work unless he already knows about it.
Yeah. But, why would that make a difference, exactly?
It would make a difference because you don't have to be empowered to be a hero. If you are the hero you claim to be, why are you looking for a position of power?
I'm not looking for a position of power. I'm trying to get rid of the guy who took an unrightful one. I would rather not have a villain, or even a guy who would lie about being a hero in power over a place.
It makes sense. and she puts her bow above her shoulders again.
Like she slings it, or like puts it away?
She just
stows it?
puts it away above her shoulder, like
Yeah.
ready
Okay.
to carry it as
Right.
she was before.
Exactly. Okay. Whew. All right. So, Pensado,
Yeah.
we should probably tell
I
the
looked
others
up.
about your back thing, because that's kind of important.
I'm going to call him
Okey-dokey.
Progresso from now on.
I don't think you should be, announcing your marks around, because as I realized it, as I noticed it, more people can notice, and perhaps they will not be as, cool about it.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come with us on our little journey to prove ourselves, huh?
Well, I have no interest in proving. As I said, that's an idea that I'm not very keen about, but I could follow you for a while. At least you could draw me closer to what I want.
Okay. Sure. Whatever that means. Anyway, let's go find everybody. And he just kind of starts walking away. If there's nothing else you guys want to do, what's everybody else been up to?
How much money have we made?
It's been maybe 15 minutes. You guys,
I know.
you're still standing there
You're still
scratching your
working on
head. I think Astral just walked up and is telling you how stupid you are or what you did wrong.
Why is the chimney on the bottom? So confused.
No, the name should be pointing out so people can read the shop.
Yeah, that
I
kind
will
of thing.
remember it.
So, what's Mercy been doing?
He went to go find somewhere to eat.
Okay, yeah. So, there are all kinds of stalls getting set up around, plenty of them serving food.
Wait,
Hungry
Mercy,
for some meat.
do you want to help us?
Do I pass their stall on the way?
Where are you guys setting up?
Not a pretty crowded area.
Yeah, I think most of the stalls are kind of in a similar place. I think it's like all the food's in one place, and then nearby you have a lot of the shops. So that
We're gonna
people
set up
can
right
be
near-
happy.
Pensado uses exclamation point. It's super effective.
We're gonna
Sorry.
It's all good.
again. We're gonna set up by where all the food vendors are.
Okay, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I need a snack while I whack things.
So yeah,
So if I
I think you get your food,
so
and someone just hands you like a free thing of food because they're all still getting set up.
Festival.
It's a festival, and I think
food.
yeah, I think after you got it, somebody walks. You walk by them, and you see them struggling, or you
Oh, hey,
see
guys.
Warren struggling and Astral giving him direction.
Yeah. Just want some extra help?
Do you know how to turn the sign? Kind of stuck it in the ground.
Yes.
I'm not talking to you.
How did you fail so horribly?
That's a great question.
I'm gonna roll my tech ed to help him out.
Okay.
Let's see. 4.
So you help minimally. You kind of stand off to the side, and when Astral notices something wrong, you yell at Warren about it.
Yes, he will know about it.
I can also do the heavy lifting.
Yes.
There you go.
That too. I think with that, it cuts down maybe half an hour.
I remind you what you mess up on.
Yeah. So I think it'll take maybe an hour and a half plus the 15 minutes, so maybe another hour 15 before you guys are finished setting up. And I think probably within the next 15 minutes, Nerio is, if Pensado's still with him, then Pensado as well, and if Laura's still with them, then her. Kind of show up where you guys are setting up.
Hello.
Hey, so,
Wait, can you guys read the sign? Is it the right way?
he, like, squints his eyes at it. Yeah, looks right to me.
Hello.
Though, don't you usually have, like, it over the door and not, like, on the back side of the building?
Damn it!
Oh no. Now I gotta move it around.
So, he says,
Didn't I tell you to get it correct the first time?
You told me, it doesn't mean I did it.
Hello.
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 So, don't you guys usually have it set up by now anyway? It's been like half an hour already. Maybe more. I don't know.
Is Laura with them?
Is Laura with us?
Good question.
Sure is, but she's quiet.
Okay. Then yes, she is.
Who is she?
Oh, that. Yeah, that's why I'm here. We kind of need this finished, though, so that we can... He, like, looks around very dramatically and puts, like, a hand next to his face. You know, talk without people seeing or hearing and
You want to
stuff.
help, you can. Damn it, the sign's upside down again.
I think he face palms and says, I'm going to take a nap, and we'll talk after that. And he just goes and lays under, like, a lonely tree.
Okay. I'm sorry about their incompetence.
So do you guys just want to fast forward until the foundry little deal's finished?
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi again.
Yeah.
There we are. You guys are all crackly.
Ah,
Oh. Did you go through a tunnel?
¿Por qué? Well, Griff, while I
Let's fast
told
forward.
them what to do, I'm gonna go take out my dowsing rod and make a quick check.
okay. I gotta remember what dowsing rods... Dowsing rods do water, right?
Yeah, I get to find shards.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it a gem lore thing? Okay.
That would be an occult.
Yes,
roll.
gem lore.
Well, yes, it's an occult roll, but it's the gem lore edge.
Yeah.
Correct. So 4d6 coming up.
Ooh, an 8.
8.
That's a pretty.
terrible roll.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's above 6. That's all that matters to me. Or it's above 4, actually.
Gem lore. I'm opening
Priorities.
it up right now. Do you have a page for me? Oh, I opened up the Pokedex, that's why.
I'm gonna find the shards in the Pokedex. See their encounter rate.
Hey, I can do it
Okay, I got it.
twice without issues. 1 second, guys.
It's an extended action, so it's while they're working, yeah, so... Oh, gem lore is, turning a shard into a gem, is what gem lore is.
Yeah, but the dowsing rod is an item
Yeah, he was-
used, which
Yeah.
is connected generally.
So
One
dowsing
moment.
Using dowsing.
rod.
Oh god!
I put the dowsing
284.
rod on the roll 20, but
Yeah,
it's big.
I looked it up. It's page 284. I have it here.
Yeah.
Back. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay then. So what was I?
You could do it twice.
Oh yes.
hmm So it's for each roll that's a 4 or higher. Like each individual die that's a 4 or higher. So out of your first roll, you got 1. Because you rolled a 4. So, let's see.
Okay. Is that how that one works? I thought it was different. I could be wrong.
For each die that results in a 4 or higher, you find 1 shard of random color. So you got 1 die that was a 4 or higher, so you found 1 shard.
And what color is it?
I'm about to roll a d7, an imaginary die, to find out. 5. So that is...
Oh, I found 5 of them.
No,
No, the color.
that's the color. So yeah, so you found one
Yeah,
blue.
there-
You found 1 blue shard.
All right, good. I'll take the 1 blue shard and put it in my inventory.
And then
And
because
you can do it one more
yeah,
time.
because of your occult education, you can do it once more today. I think it's today. Let me look.
It's a
Yeah,
day.
once more today.
Do-do-do-do.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
hmm Oh, the joys of traveling and playing at the same time.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be another occult education roll from him.
Did he get dropped from the call?
So another 4d6.
No, he didn't.
There we go. Yeah, he's still in the call. I think he's just having trouble hearing. So he
he got
found 2. He has found 2, so I'll roll 2
Is he
d7.
back?
I think he can hear us.
He got 2 6s, so that means he found...
Actually, because in the book it says that I
He's
that
mute.
result in 6.
Oh, no, there's only 6 of them. My bad. Yes. Not 7. I miscounted. That's fine, because we ended up with only getting 6. Oh, and he can re-roll anything that gets a 6. So he gets to re-roll those 2d6.
Yeah, so you can re-roll 2 more times.
Yeah, he gets to re-roll both of those.
So he gets 3d6 roll.
No, he
Yes,
gets
I'm
to
going
roll...
to re-roll them. 1 second.
Yeah, he already gets those... He gets the 2 from those 6s, and then he gets to roll 2 more. Because they were 6s.
Yeah, so he gets 2 violet. So that
Yeah.
makes 1 blue and 2 violet so
Mhm.
far.
Yeah. Yeah, you need 4 of a shard before you can turn it into a gem, though.
Yeah.
hmm So what he has now is 1 blue shard, 2
2 violet.
violet shards, and nothing else.
And that's it.
So that's his total, is 1 blue shard and 2 violet shards. in the 20 minutes he spends searching.
That's pretty productive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, so after Astral finishes his dowsing and you guys finish putting together your stall, Nerio kind of gets up and ushers everybody inside. Did anybody else want to do anything
Like a
during
bunch
the
of
downtime?
idiots. Okay.
Okay. So he brings everybody inside and he says,
Not yet.
okay. Yeah, he brings everyone inside and, like, turns to them all and says, so, this is Lara. She's going to be coming with us for a little while.
Hi.
Sheila?
And
Like she wants to kill us.
Pensato struggles. But yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. You missed anyway. Get those out of the way.
Terribly, I might add.
But yeah, so
He
he's
just face planted into the forge.
But yeah, so Nerio says, so the reason she's coming with us is she heard what I was talking about, and also, so turns out there's more than one of the real pieces here. And he just kind of looks at Pensato and, like, puts a hand towards him.
Look past me to see if he's pointing towards somebody else. And I look back, I'm like, oh, yeah. And I wave, I'm like, hey.
No, do the...
Wait,
and he, like,
yes?
starts gesturing towards your back, like, show them.
Oh, right. So I turn around and again lift up my cloak and the back of my shirt, and I have a symbol kind of between my shoulder blades.
So, what color is it glowing?
Probably pink.
Mm-hmm. And how is the eye, like, moving? Is there, like, a pattern moving inside of it, or what?
It's probably just kind of swirling.
Okay. Yeah, and then so he
It's not
says,
blinking?
"No, the eye never
What?
blinks. It sees all." Never mind. So he says, "Yeah. So apparently, little Pensato over here didn't know about the prophecy, and then I already told you why I'm not up there. So we really ought to go talk to Virgil, because it's two very important people in Arthos, I might add, that kind of have power that they shouldn't."
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
Warren is going to change pants.
he is.
Yes, he is, and this is important.
Uh-huh. Okay, so does he just, like, walk out and go change pants?
Oh no, he just does it right there. He doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
He's just gonna take off his pants.
So Warren takes off
And
his...
how does Laura react to that?
Yeah, how does she react to that?
How does anybody react to that? Nerio just goes,
She doesn't.
dude,
just-
what are you doing?
hot. What do you think I'm doing?
He
He's
holds
stripping.
he holds his head in his hand, yeah. Just like, oh my god.
He has shorts on, and hopefully Nerio noticed the glowing
I don't-
mark on his calf.
I don't think Nerio does. Does somebody
Oh,
I
he's
else?
don't
gonna
think anybody
smoke
would be
some.
looking there specifically.
Yeah.
His calf?
So
It's not
do
his
you
thigh.
not even, like, put on pants again, or?
He puts on some shorts.
Okay, I think Nerio, like,
It's what he
opens his
uses when he
eyes,
shorts.
pinches his nose, and looks at you and says, "Oh my 7. You
7
too."
what?
Wait.
7 what?
This gets better. This gets better.
He looks.
I pull
he
off
looks
my
at
shirt.
Wait, am I
Mercy.
supposed to take off my shirt now too? Is that how this gets better? I'm
No,
confused.
No. No, it's my turn.
Nerio just, like,
No.
points at your
I'm
calf,
keeping my shirt on,
like,
thank you.
points at your calf, like, why didn't you say something?
I thought it was a tattoo I got while I was drunk.
When have you ever seen a moving tattoo?
Magic.
Matt. Yeah,
He looks up and sighs and looks back, and I think he sees Mercy like doing his thing.
I pull off my shirt, and on my chest, I have the skull.
So yeah, it's the ring again, and then on I'll show you guys real quick. For Warren, it was a shield right here, and for Mercy, it's a skull right here. And so he sees this on your chest, and I think he just stares.
We have a table.
Just
If he needs to flip it, we do have a table.
he just looks around the room and
My
says,
legs are on it, though. So.
"Oh my, how?" And he sits down at the table, hands on the table, head in his hands, and just, "Oh, this is."
Laura is staring very fixedly at Astro now. How do you say that? Astro?
Astral?
Yeah, astral.
Yeah, James' character. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Laura is gonna stare at him like, aren't you gonna show us anything as well?
How did I?
This is where he's going to turn and look at you guys like, oh no, I'm just a simple smith. I don't know shit.
And I think
I got nothing, dude.
Nerio's sitting at the table, and he just goes, "How did I, when I thought I was the only one who had a fake counterpart, end up with 3 other pieces? How? How?" And then he
Is
sits
saying
up.
this menacingly?
No. He's like questioning the world. And then he just sits up, slams his hands on the table, and gets up and says, "Well, this is fate. We're gonna do this. We got some major work to do."
Well,
Yeah, we kind of need
While
to open
he's
the
saying-
shop. The festival's starting.
No, Warren, I mean the fact that 4 of the 7 pieces are fakes.
When did that happen? I'm confused.
I'm one,
right now.
Pensado's one, you're one, and Mercy's
No,
one.
I told you. I got drunk.
No, that's not a tattoo.
What else would it be?
You're the shield.
Yes, I can make a good shield. Do you
No,
need one?
no. You are the shield.
No, I know him. He's back in Bastion.
Guess what? He's a fake.
Nah.
You can deny it all you want. As soon as anybody else sees that thing, they're gonna know that you're the real one. So what's the medicine roll
That's
for?
not too bad.
Oh, I was making sure that he didn't pass out.
You did a good job. I think you actually stopped him from passing out. Just like he was on the verge of it, and you just like, nope, not today. You got too much to deal with. I think after he gets fed up with Warren, he just turns to Mercy. And you, what? Really? I thought we had something here.
What? Oh,
Will
I
you
kept
two
this a
have
secret
something?
because I didn't want the attention that comes with this shit.
Yeah, but why didn't you say something when I told you about this thing?
Oh, because I didn't actually want to tell you. Whenever everyone else was doing it, it was like, they're doing it. May as well go with the party.
Ooh, like the I show you mine, you show me yours kind of thing?
Yeah.
And I'm just over here like, nope, I'm just a simple smith.
I think Nerio's just looking around the room with his mouth just hanging open and just...
Plus, I
Okay.
couldn't have claimed it anyway.
Why not?
We should go to Worm.
Because let's just say I didn't have a good reputation about that time.
So, why should we go to word exactly?
Because we know if 4 of the heroes are fake, we shouldn't be looking for the fakes. We should be looking for the real ones. Worm has the swarm, and this one I'm sure it's real. He could help you more than anybody else.
Not to be rude, but honestly, when I see that 4 of them are fake, I'm inclined to believe that most of them are.
As am I.
Guys, the festival's starting.
Oh shit! I'm gonna miss my tournament if we keep this up.
Does Mercy just like run out towards the melee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I put my shirt on while I'm running back out.
Yeah.
Like, don't want people to see that shit.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So then I kind of like push Nero. I'm like, aren't you trying to enter it too?
Oh, sorry, you were talking to Nario, yeah. He kind of looks and says, you know, I was going to. I really was. But I don't think my heart can take this. Not today.
Yeah, it's probably right. As your doctor, I would advise against it.
And I think he just sits down at the table.
I'll probably follow Mercy though, because I can't remember who was in the original party that I was with. It was Mercy and Nero.
Mercy,
And-
Nario, Warren, and Astral.
Okay, so I was with all of them at one point. All right,
Yeah,
so I'll probably
everybody
follow
except
Mercy.
Laura, basically.
Make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Okay. Are Astral and Warren just going to stay at the smithy?
I mean, we have work to do. So,
True.
Yeah.
Laura, what are you going to do?
I'm
There
gonna
is money to
try
be made.
talking. Laura's gonna try talking to Nerio when everybody's not around.
Okay. I think that pretty quickly Warren and Astral get busy doing some work, and I think the table's like off in the corner, so that happens pretty quickly. But why don't we take a break for say 5 minutes, and when we come back we'll go see what this melee is all about. So if you guys will give us 5 minutes, we'll be right back. Yes, I did, James. I
I'm
got your
dying
sheet.
laughing.
I know those.
Sure.
I love this group.
back.
Wait, it's update here?
I don't believe so.
Aw,
So,
makes me sad.
there's you're kind of in a dirt circle, and they line you up in different, basically around the circle. The contestants get lined up, and it's just this big dirt circle in the ground, right? And there are stands set up all around, and they're basically packed. There's tons of people out to watch this. It's kind of the main event of the day because the doubles event is the next day.
Wait, are weapons allowed in the doubles event?
Yes, the doubles event is dueling.
Oof.
But this
Okay.
is a melee. This is wrestling and brawling and such.
Well, then
So I can punch
Warren,
them in the
Warren
face
is going
as long
to
as I don't
ask
have my gauntlets on, right?
Yes.
Astral if he wants to team up for
you
the
don't get to
doubles
use your
event.
gauntlets for this.
I can still use Dragon Claw.
But this is all
This will be
about
interesting.
knocking people out. You know, is a pretty easy way to be able to throw them out of the ring. But this is all about knocking people out of the ring.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to make up these guys' moves on the fly, but it'll be fine. So
Jam power initiate.
yeah, this is what being a GM's all about. What is your speed?
5.
Okay, let me add turns for everybody.
Griffin, before that, though.
Yes.
I may not be fast, but
James.
Did
what
you
were
hear
saying?
me?
No, I couldn't.
Did you see the message real quick?
Um,
Small, thin needles about toothpick size.
yeah, I saw the thing about small needles.
And I said, yes, I can make them.
Mm-hmm. You could make them. You have smithing. It'd be a short-range weapon.
Yep, I do. Yeah, I know.
I have reach.
Apparently you're not the slowest.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
He
I
is
have
reach.
reach on my ghost typing for it.
Okay. So reach would basically mean that
So
instead of having a range of 4, you'd probably have a range of 8.
Anything within 2 meters. So 2 meters turns into...
Well, 6 then, because a short-range weapon is 4.
Okay, yeah.
So
should be 6.
it would give you 6 meters, yeah. Okay, so this guy, they announce start, and this guy's just off immediately, and he doesn't really go after
And
anyone.
It's a guaranteed hit.
Yep.
Oh no, I was doing this for the betting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, he doesn't start off anywhere. He doesn't go after anyone. He just beelines for the middle to start.
No, for the match itself.
they're wanting to bet on the match.
Oh,
and who's
they're
the
wanting
winner.
to bet on the match? Sure, go ahead. You guys can bet on the match.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I want to make a bet.
Yeah,
And
go
I'm
for
going
it.
to ensure that my bet goes through.
Yeah, you can bet. What do you want to bet?
I don't think you get what I'm saying.
He's wanting to rig the match.
I know he's wanting to rig the match. Are you going to, like, talk to somebody about rigging the match?
Oh, I don't need to talk to anybody.
Oh, I see.
Mine goes from the shadow.
Uh-huh. So how are you rigging it?
I gave him needles.
Because
Yeah?
the way that my reach and everything goes,
Uh-huh.
it's shadow based.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So it's completely untraceable.
Okay.
Silent assassin.
Right. So what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go take a bet and look at. I'm going to the betting window first,
Yep.
and what are the odds?
They have even odds for everybody except for this guy right here. He's got
Well, my
odds
party
in his
member's
favor.
winning.
Yeah, you want your party member to win. I'm saying that you have much, like, the odds aren't as good for this guy because they're expecting him to win, as it were. Like, you don't get as big a payout.
Oh, they're expecting my party member to win?
No, they're expecting this guy to win. Your party members.
Exactly, I'm betting on my party member.
Yeah, and your party member's over here. So your odds are probably 2 to 1. You can probably double your money.
Okay, I'll put 2,000 down.
Okay, sure. All right, so you put 2,000 down on Mercy.
I'll put 500 down. I'll probably send it with him if he's going to the betting window while I forge.
Okay. So Trevor's got 500 on Mercy,
Yeah, well-
and Astral's got 2,000 on Mercy.
So I'm going to take these small little...
You guys are really trying to
Paralyzed
make
needles.
this in my favor.
Nah.
Also, I declare 1/4 of all winnings come to me. I did the hard work.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're just going to then... Well, you're just going to get there and throw a punch at him. You don't even know this is going on.
I know.
That's the beauty of it.
So yeah, what's your speed? Because I'll have to
The
add
rogue
you
and
to
the
the
smith.
initiative for when you can actually go and do stuff.
I sent you...
I'm just so that I don't have to open your sheet. Because I can't get to
Oh,
your sheet
10.
right. Yeah, I can't get to your sheet right now because you didn't give me a shareable link.
I thought I did.
Oh, wow.
I'll
He's
check in
first,
just a
too.
second.
Yeah. No problem.
10
So
and 14 for attack.
14 for.
10 is speed, 14 is attack.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you have the option to go before this guy moves, but I'm using that as when you went to the betting window, basically. So we'll go through this.
Well, that would have had beforehand.
Okay, sure. Then yeah, go ahead and take your action.
But I'm just holding my action.
Okay, yeah.
I'm holding it for right now.
All right, so yeah, this guy runs to the middle, and then he just kind of sits and waits for someone. And almost immediately after, this guy saw him move and moves just about as fast as he does. He's just a little slower on the start. And runs up, and they start, combating each other. They've engaged. And at about the same time, this guy will turn and run at Mercy, pretty much. And he's going to try and, shoulder tackle him out of the ring. And he hits, I believe.
Well, right before
Well, yeah.
he tries to shoulder tap out,
Oh.
Yeah, because you held your action. Yep. What do you do when he goes to shoulder tackle?
he's just gonna get a small little paralyzing prick, so to speak, on the back of his leg. To paralyze his body to give Mercy the opportunity to just magically throw him out of the ring instead.
Okay, what attack are
Go
you
for-
rolling?
Well, it really wouldn't be an attack. It's
It's what?
It's an unexpected attack.
Right, but still. What are you doing that stops him? I get what you're doing narratively, but mechanically what are you
Oh, it's a paralyzing poison.
doing? Okay, so you actually have that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what, it gives him paralysis?
Yes, the person that is going against Mercy is paralyzed.
Okay. Cool. I'm just looking at what the roll for paralysis is.
Paralysis, goddammit.
Paralysis.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, I gotta put my car.
Paralysis. What's the roll for it?
Paralysis.
-4 speed
It-
combat save.
and
is
DC
5
save
save
check.
Consider.
Okay. So he's got to roll a d20 to act then. Yep, he passes, so he still gets to
passes.
attack.
I was just saying, in this instance in itself, would he be
Well, you paralyzed
considering
him.
it's an unexpected attack going forward?
Right,
Yes.
right. And you still paralyzed him, but he passed the check to act on a
I see.
paralysis.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So he is paralyzed for sure. He just passed the check.
Well, this way it doesn't look like the match is rigged.
Yep. So here's his new
I think
attack
someone
roll.
was in there.
He rolled a 12 again. So he goes to tackle, and let me look up tackle real quick so that I remember exactly what it does. Because I believe it pushes one space.
So I'd be on the edge.
So he deals
Lori?
1d8 plus 8. Oh no, push 2 meters. It's okay though.
Oh no.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
But the
1d8 plus 8 plus 5, we'll say. He'll say he has 5 attack. That's... Nope, not what I meant to roll.
nope.
1d
Yeah.
108. All right.
Okay, so
then.
he deals 15 damage minus your defense. And pushes you...
So that's 63 minus. How much was it?
No,
that I took?
15. 15 minus your defense.
So 10.
Yeah.
I'm at 53.
Okay. So yeah, he goes and tries to shoulder tackle you, and I think that at the very least the needle would have thrown him off balance. It would have like made him hesitate. So I would have I think he only manages to push you the 1 meter back, and you catch
Okay.
yourself. Because it would be kind of cheap if he just pushed you out at the beginning, and I do like that Astral's helping you out.
I can't let my investments go to waste.
Yeah. So Mercy, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to, let's say, run over to the side of him.
Mhm.
Like here.
Yeah.
Like
Push him out of the ring.
Go along this path.
Oh, you have the very big baby dog.
And use the
No, she's not.
push maneuver.
All right.
We both make a combat or athletics check,
Mhm.
and if I win, he gets pushed 1.
Is he paralyzed for that
Yeah.
free action?
And
So
if
he
I
has to roll to
have
act, not to engage in a push.
I thought that
well,
would be an action on
defend
his.
against the push.
Mhm.
Would still be an action. Yeah.
If I have movement, I can push them into newly occupied space and push the target again.
All right, so we're making our
Push
opposed
that.
checks
Yeah.
then. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. He rolls a 5.
First, I have to see if I even hit.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I don't.
What's
Sadly.
the AC?
4.
4, yeah, you miss. So you go to push him, and he slides away from you.
I just hang my head. Oh, okay.
Excuse
But
me.
you are in, a better position now.
Yep. Also, the guy's combat stages for speed are -4.
Yeah, he's real slow right now. So I think a 7.
So I'll get to go before him.
Yeah, because I think a 6 with -4 is. Let me check here.
Ew.
A 6 with -4 stages is, as soon as this decides to change, is 4. So yeah, you go before him now because his speed is effectively 4.
Sweet. That means I get a second chance.
Alright, so we have this guy here. He's basically going to run into the fight in the middle. and try and take this guy down. He's gonna rock smash him, as it were. But it's basically just a big punch to the face. So.
Well,
Oh,
in
he
that
crits.
case,
Oh,
That guy thought.
oh, that's gonna hurt.
I mean, it's only a rock
not yet.
smash,
It's
I
just
feel
speed
like
faster
it's-
than mine.
but he still crits
I feel like it's going to be more effective for me to just attack these guys.
and throw them out. So that lowers that guy's defense by 1 combat stage, and it does 2d8,
If he survives.
2d8 plus 12 plus.
What I was asking was, is he
Yeah.
faster than I am?
No, but it's not back to your turn.
Oh,
You've
yes?
already
Yeah.
used your action.
Jasper, hush.
I used mine way before. That's what I was saying. It's a new turn round.
No, it's not.
No.
We're still in
No,
the same
not
round.
yet.
We're still in that first round.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came up with a better move to deal with next turn.
So 31 damage. That gives that guy an injury, and it's about half. It's a little over half his health. So
It was a crit, so you need to roll again without the.
no,
plus 5.
I already doubled the damage except for the 5. It's 1d8 plus 6
Oh.
for Rock Smash, and I did 2d8 plus 12 plus 5.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he does that, and just bam! That guy's like reeling. He has lower defense now. And the knight guy, he's moving pretty slow. He goes
Can he get-
after the ones in the middle, but he only gets about that far. So now it's back to the top of the round with Astral.
Deal with someone else.
I'm gonna pull out the toxic vial, put it on there, right, and shoot it at the other one.
Who are you shooting
Which
it
other
at?
one?
Well, I mean, it's 2 people in the ring, right?
No,
No.
there are
Oh,
1,
okay.
2,
This is just
3,
singles?
4, 5. There's 6 people in the ring. It's a big melee.
Oh, okay, I understand. I'm gonna send it at the one that looks the strongest.
Okay, yeah,
The
you're gonna shoot it at the
Nike?
Knigget. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be 2 of them then?
It'd be what?
Okay, no. That one's already paralyzed, right?
No, he's fighting a monk that is paralyzed. The
This one's paralyzed. This is
Yeah.
the guy who
the
has
knight is
everyone's back.
on the other end of the place who has the good odds against him, or who has everyone's bets, who has the odds.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's going on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I have to roll for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll roll a d20. 10, so doesn't matter what his evasion is, you hit. And that just poisons him?
Toxic.
Toxic, okay. Yeah, so he is toxic. Is that 2 ticks or 1 tick per?
It's 2.
2? That's what I thought. So it'll only
It
take 4
goes
turns
2,
for him to go
then
down.
4, then... Yeah, it goes 2, then 4, then 8, then 16.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're back to this guy, and he's reeling. He is hurt. So he's going to kind of turn on the other guy, and he's just trying to keep them off of him. I've decided for the NPCs I'm not going to roll damage between them anymore. I'll just figure out what happens. But yeah, he's trying to knock this guy off of him, and he deals a pretty hefty blow. But then this guy comes right back, and this guy's already so weak, he gets a solid hit in, and he doesn't look like he can take another one. And now we're back to Mercy.
Dragon
Oh,
tail.
mercy.
If I hit, he gets pushed 6 meters out of the ring.
Okay?
Do it. Protect
for
my
it.
investments.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
hits.
yep.
So this
He's
guy,
out.
this
He's-
guy goes sailing.
I don't even need to roll damage.
Nope. Yeah, that guy goes
It's like I just
sailing out of
kicked
the
him
ring.
in the back.
Mhm.
No, you just fucking clotheslined
Like
him.
hands in the pockets,
Sent him
kick him in the
flying.
back, and he just foo. No, how explain? Yeah, describe how you kick him out of the ring or knock him out of the ring.
So
What does it look
I
like?
go for, like, I go and swing around to kick him in the back, but I accidentally get his head, like, just boom, out of the ring he goes.
And he just goes, like,
because I hit him in the
somersaulting?
back of the head. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So now we don't have to worry about him. So we have the next guy. He like the two guys in the middle were ganged up on this one, and he just knocks the guy out. So the guy's just out on the ground, and he's out of the fight. And then we have the knight, who, moving slowly, walks up behind one of the guys that was fighting them, and just like grabs him by the scruff of his neck, and throws him halfway across the ring over here. Like, so he's like just stumbled over there now.
Oh,
That's okay. That's perfect.
But he also, as he does it, kind of winces and like stumbles a little bit on the throw. He looks kind of confused. Astral.
It's fine. He can be confused.
Oh no, he's toxic.
Yes.
That's why.
How many people are left?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
There's 3 and then Mercy.
Mercy, what's your
How
overland?
many of them are close to Mercy?
None of them.
what?
What's Mercy's overland?
None of them are close to Mercy.
One of them's
I'm not
within
gonna do
4
anything,
meters,
then.
and that's the closest
just gonna hold my
anybody
action.
is. Yeah, one of them's within 4
I
meters.
guess
the
closest to me.
Closest. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what's your overland, Mercy?
6. No, 5.
Oh, that's perfect. I know what you can do.
So, real quick, this guy, like, looks at the knight who just threw him, and, like, squints his eyes, and then just sprints at the knight, and, like, hits him in the chest. And it doesn't seem to do much. The knight, like, his shoulder moves, and he just stares down at the guy, and it's Mercy's turn.
I know what you can do.
Or perception roll to see, or to guess his weight class for the knight,
Okay.
or the big guy.
So you can roll perception or combat. Either one.
Using combat. 10.
He's a solid, like, 260 pounds. He's a big, big guy.
Let me check weight class. Oh, he's a weight class 4. No, weight class 5. Ow. Dragon Tail's not going to do much to him. Let's Dragon Claw him. I'm going to charge this way
Okay, yeah, totally.
and slam into him with Dragon Claw.
Yeah, so, like, he gets a little punch from this guy and shrugs it off and is staring down at him, and you just blindside him.
Let's see.
Yep.
I hit.
Damage.
Roll. Let's see. That's 2d8 plus 22.
Ouch.
Oh,
29.
yeah, so you hit him and knock him on his back, and he like stares up at you, and he looks kind of dazed. And then the one that's
Awesome.
like over behind you sees you do this, and then just runs at you. And he swings, but he wasn't expecting you to actually like knock the knight back, so he just misses behind you. And then, like, as the knight's on his back, he's staring
Come
up
on,
at you.
losers.
He's like squinting his eyes, starts to get up, and then just kind of like collapses back, and he's out. Probably dying, actually.
That toxic tick, though.
Uh-huh.
We're
Back
just
to
gonna
Astral.
say it's blunt force trauma to the head. Don't worry about what I do. I play my own. I protect my investments.
So yeah, there's one of them on either side. One of them
Well,
just
after
whiffs,
Okay.
I see
and the other
after I
one's-
see him,
Yeah, go ahead.
after I see the knight down, I'm going to send the antidote into him.
Okay. Yeah. So then he's just lying there. Out. cold.
Yeah, he's still knocked out.
Yeah.
He'll be out for a good 4 hours.
Oh no, he's way out for sure. His body's trying to deal with that right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So then this guy, like, he's still a little bit dumbstruck by the knight being down, but he looks over at Mercy and he tries to swing at you.
Do it, Mercy.
He does hit. Wait, what's a struggle?
Where's my sage?
I love how the sage and pretty much the
So
the
he actually
white mage and the black mage are just here like, no, we're gonna do this.
he does he actually lands a pretty solid hit on you. It's 16 damage minus your defense.
So 11
Yeah.
HP.
Yep, he does 11 damage of HP.
Where's my tongue?
All right, and then it's after he hits you, it's your turn.
Okay.
You can knock one of them out with that dragon tail.
Yeah, you can knock the guy that just punched you in the face out with the dragon tail. Just uppercut him out of the ring.
Falco! Oh,
Let's go for it. Roll D20. Hit.
poor guy.
Yeah,
He hits.
you hit.
That poor guy just gets uppercutted out.
Boom!
So, this time...
Mm-hmm.
Hadouken!
Yeah, this time it's just one of those, and I'm going to knee you in the chest.
Oh, no, it's a Falcon.
And
It's a
you go
Captain Falcon
flying.
strong knee. You do a short hop and then
It's
strong
Falcon
knee him. I'm sorry, I play
Him in a strong
I
knee
play
into the
Super
chest.
Smash Bros. Melee, so he, yeah, you do your little short hop, strong knee, and he's just gone. Off screen. Dead.
It's just boom.
Boom! So the other guy's
I'm waiting
a little
for one
bit,
of these guys to hit my workshop wall.
I think
Yeah.
the strong
I think
knee
this
guy,
other guy
like,
should be afraid of
I
me.
think he hit it.
I don't think he hits the wall. I think he hits the ground and rolls up to the door, and like his head hits the door.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, so you see him lying there, and I'll tell you what happens next. So this guy tries, like, takes a step back and tries to shoulder tackle Mercy.
There's all this stuff.
What's your
What's your evasion?
what's your evasion? Physical or speed, whichever's better.
1.
1. What's
What's
tackle's,
evasion?
Well, in that
what's tackle's AC? Real quick, tackle's AC is 2. So yeah, he does hit for sure.
how close is he to being to the end of the ring? Let's start.
They're
with
both like right at the center, basically.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going.
Don't
to
worry
assume that,
about even trying to rig the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't think you.
Oh
have
no,
to
this is
worry.
my character. No,
Okay.
this is just my character. He makes sure that it's insured.
He's gonna need to take he's gonna have to be at the edge of the ring itself to hit.
It's a shadow.
Unlike
source
me,
door.
where I can just go, boom, you're out.
Citrus berry extract into
I put this in here. I didn't want to clean it last night.
Mercy.
So where did you get all this stuff, by the way? Like, did you buy it?
These are just berries. It's just an assassin's kit.
Oh, so you got an assassin.
They're just berries. They're using alchemy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I'm just making sure you got it, right?
Using alchemy with berries to make all of the basic poison stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, citrus berries into Mercy. What exactly does that do?
30%
It
HP.
boosts HP.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
So I think you should be back at full, because what, you have 60 HP
Yeah,
total?
he should be back at full.
I had 63 HP to begin with. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
at
he should be
42.
back.
So yeah,
So you get 20 back. Yep. So I
it's
think you're
21 because
one
that's
21.
under.
Yep.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he gets 21
Oh no,
back.
it's an exact.
Yeah, it's an exact 21, and you're back to full HP.
For some reason, you feel much better after getting kicked in the face.
but I still haven't been hit.
Yeah, he hasn't been.
Oh
hit
wait,
by
I
this just
moved
yet.
meters.
He's gonna move you
that
back 2
second
meters.
wind, though, right? That second wind.
Who needed a second wind?
So 22. Yeah, 22 minus your defense.
22
17.
minus 5, that's 17.
Hey, look, it worked out.
He still gained HP.
So 17, and he pushes you back 2 meters. So. Bam.
Wow, puppy, you need
there.
your ears cleaned.
Oh,
It's fine. I assume you're just
Finicky
gonna run
mouse.
back up to him.
oh yeah. Except, I'm going to Dragon Claw his face.
Okay.
This poor guy.
And James, just let me know if you want to like interrupt at any point.
Oh, I'm just holding the action, just waiting.
Yep.
If things aren't going in my
Okay.
favor, they're going to go in my favor.
Okay. What's Dragon
2d8
Claw's AC?
plus 2.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
2d8 plus 22. 30.
He's out.
Get
Bam.
wrecked.
Done.
Boom.
And Mercy wins. So, Astral
Yay.
collect 4,000. Warren collect 1,000.
Well, actually, it'd be more than that.